Do you want to see a single figure handicap golf lesson with a tour coach? In today's video, we're going to show you a simple golf lesson and some easy golf tips to help you lower your scores and potentially put the best you've ever putted. Now, this was a very off-the-cuff lesson. We have just filmed it. I personally think it's remarkable, and it might be a bit of an eye-opener to you all because it could be the worst putting stroke we've ever seen, and Chris is going to manipulate it to become one of the best in a very short space of time. Guys, take a seat, grab the popcorn. This is going to get interesting, and feel free to take notes so that Bobby can read them back. Would you say that's the worst putting stroke you've ever seen for a low handicap golf?
Yeah, what's your handicap, Rob?
4.
4.
But it never used to be that bad. I don't know why it's got so bad.
You used to have putting lessons off me.
Yeah, but I was really, after that one putting lesson, I had a few.
Yeah, but that's
like,
nothing
it's
like
fine.
what we used to work on.
No, but I mean, it's just gone downhill, but it's gone downhill very quickly. Rapidly.
Right, come on then, let's hit a few more.
So am I hitting them?
So Chris, what have we discussed so far? Bobby's in the middle of a lesson and we thought we'd film it to get people.
So Rob's a bit like his full swing. If James has got a video of his full swing, which I'm sure he has, he's extremely slow takeaway. And the same here with the putting. So there was no rhythm to that stroke. So it was kind of wafting all
yippy,
over, just like this one here. So wafting. So this would be the straight line back. So obviously we need to think that your putting stroke, if I have an arm.
So it actually goes outside on the way back. So Rob's feet would be here, wouldn't they?
Correct. And if we look at what an arc should look like, so this is basically that on screen there, you should see it should start to work in on the backswing, just inside the straight, and then in on the way through. If we look at Rob's, yeah, it works out on the way back.
Because that would be upside down, it'd be the way, wouldn't it?
It would be, that would be Rob's, and then we'd have a line like down here, just not finishing on the mat. So we can see that there's room for improvement for a 4 handicapper. So
why does it look like that?
What we are trying to do here is get him tempo a little bit quicker, but first of all, what we want to do is, just like when you was learning to ride a bike, we don't know if Bobby can actually ride a bike.
I can ride a bike.
Perfect. That's,
yeah, but he says he can put as well.
Yeah, that's very true.
I can?
Stabilizers. We're going for some stabilizers here.
Is that going to scratch my input?
Right, so we're going to use stabilizers here. So we're trying to keep that putter just touching the alignment board. So again, a vintage alignment board here. Yes, Steve Chambers would be absolutely buzzing.
Did you nick it off, Steve?
No, I didn't actually. I didn't take it.
Can I ask you very quickly about my grip?
Yep.
So I feel like I've been here with that right hand on top, and now you mention it, it does feel like my shoulders are open and I'm very on top of it. So
that's going to encourage it to go out
there,
backwards and also across. If you set up with those where it was, we'd have seen from down the line, we want to see that'll be pointing pretty much parallel, just like your feet to the target. So you can see we've got a big movement there. Dropping that right hand underneath, bringing that on last. Yeah.
So get my left hand on first and then my right hand underneath. Yeah.
And then from there you can feel like that putter's just touching.
God, I don't even touch it, do I?
That's the concern. So even if you put a little bit more pressure on that, there we go.
Wow.
Let's go again. Right, keep the pressure on the playing board. There we go.
Wow, that tempo better.
So a little bit slower in the tempo there. So again, we can see it's closer to the line, but what's happened there is we've got a shorter backswing and a longer follow through. So straight away here we can see that it gets very short on the way back. I would say the follow through was 3 times, and we want to think that the putter wants to swing longer back and shorter through.
Longer back and shorter through, okay.
That's one of the biggest things Chris helped me with in my putting, was to take the putter back and then feel like gravity takes.
Okay.
Yeah, so if we're thinking about how a putter should naturally swing, if I go from here and just let the putter work, it wouldn't go as far through.
Right, okay, yeah.
I like that. First rodeo, that. Robert.
I like a good demonstration, I like that.
Right, so let's see.
So try and bring it to the end of here then, would you say?
You can do, yeah. So if we get the ball, let's go just in front
Sorry, I went on the black.
And we don't want to go past there. Just another bang there. There's nothing left of that putter, James.
Right.
Right.
That was miles back.
Yeah, it felt better.
Referee.
Felt like gravity. I didn't do anything then. It felt like it was...
So much better there. Let's have a look. It's still 3 degrees slightly to the left.
Oh, God.
but that's more obviously improved, but then more importantly here on the line, it's getting much closer to where we want to be. So obviously from having the stabilizers on, it's trying to push it into that, but then what we need to do is change over to something that's more natural, which would be the thing we used earlier. So again, here, if we bring that out.
Can I have this?
Did I give you one of these?
No.
What do you not think about, because you use a putter very similar to that.
I have a Newport 2.5.
Do you do better with some kind of big chunky mallet?
Big chunky mallet. What it could be good with is
Big
something,
balance.
or a zero torque, maybe.
Allen.
Oh,
Could be an Allen, could be
I like Brett's
a lamp
Allen.
putter, could be something that might be coming out soon, because I believe every other brand will bring something out. Right, so now we want you to, there's a little bit to the right, I'm selling you down the river there.
It's okay.
There we go.
Thank you.
How do you put, Rob, you know, when you're in these matches with like Nathan and stuff?
I feel like I put all right, but I feel like it's, I'll be honest, now that I'm looking back at it, it feels more luck that I've actually hold puts rather than, because I've putted all right. I don't 3-putt a lot. Like I don't, I can very confidently say I don't, Nathan puts all right, but I can confidently say I don't 3-putt.
Yeah.
I don't 3-putt a lot. Yeah, they just feel bad for me, so what's that like? Tempo-wise, is that better?
Better, yeah.
Okay.
Take that in. So look where that putter's finished.
Feels like it's, yeah.
Feels like that, because that's where it is.
Feels like I'm dropping down here.
So let's exaggerate it. Let's try and get... Good thing is, obviously, if James goes from a top view, you can see there is a line on the back of the putter that should follow with those lines. So in the finish, hold the finish, and we want to see that it's still on that black line.
Okay. Just get my grip better. There we go. I've almost got like a yip with it, haven't I? Where...
Is it close, James?
No, it's about 2 inches off.
But it's almost like I've got a yip where I go like this.
So again...
You can get a good size allotment between that.
Yeah, I'm going to say, could get 3 allotments in there.
But it feels like I've got almost a little yip where I go like that.
So maybe...
Say that.
You can't say the
Okay, yeah, but no, I haven't got yips, have I? But
well, we don't know.
I'd rather say it. I'd rather address it.
Right, so let's lift
I
it...
haven't got a yip, shut up.
Let's go...
Rather address it, elephant in the room.
Let's go for the hover.
Hover, okay.
Yeah.
See what I mean? But you know, as soon as I lift the club up, it goes out, doesn't it? Can you see that?
I can, and I don't know what you want Chris to do about it.
No, but like I'm...
Do you want me to put for you?
Yeah, that'd be great.
See, there you go, that's fine. Now that's gone back online. Just a bit dicky on the way through.
Okay. But the backswing was better?
Backswing was better. So if we lift the putter, it's going to stop it from making that first movement up and out.
Yeah, so just controlling it. At the...
Then on the way through, I want you to feel like the putter's going to hit that ball.
Okay. Better?
Yep. Good. Did it hit that ball on the outside?
No, I'm still inside, aren't I? Really inside.
Right,
I really want to get this.
We want you to as well, Rob.
I know, but I've never been a bad
ball position back.
Backwards, okay.
Yeah, keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah.
There?
Yeah.
Hover.
The worrying thing is, though, you say you've never been a bad putter. When we've played with you...
You've never held a putt?
No.
Rarely played together,
But you
have we?
are a psychology coach, so...
Have you got the yips?
I clearly haven't got the yips, but it's a little yippy movement.
I won't say clearly haven't. I think saying clearly haven't is probably misleading everyone that's watching.
What do you mean? Yeah, but I can still play with this. I know it's funny, but like I can still play with this. It's like if you've got a slice, you can still play with the slice. What's up?
Have you ever used one of these mats, Rob?
No. How do I put it there? Sorry. I've never used one of these mats, no. This is the first time I've ever used it.
Getting defensive now. We're here to help you.
Yeah.
It feels like you're berating me.
Well, I'm not saying you've got the yips. Right, let's lift it up and work it out to the right.
Better.
Yes, there we go.
So club face open, would you say?
It's gone
Yeah.
green to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so stroke and arc wise, it's working better here. We can still get it on the inside, but it's not going anywhere near as far left on the way through. So we've just got to keep working on that. We can't really overdo it for you. I think we can go out to the right, and then we just want to feel like, again, we can let that club head release. Because the thing is you're doing there is, because you're so used to that putter working left, the club face has to be like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ball further back. Would you say middle of the stance then?
Yeah.
So middle of the stance, left hand on first and right hand under, hover, and then trying to get my tempo a lot better, obviously, on the way back. Longer backswing, and feel like gravity's letting
see how
it.
that wants to stay open on the way open? See that?
So,
There
yeah.
So that's a tendency. So that's where this mat, you know, it has to be, you'll go down. If I go down on the way through there, and again, it's going to follow it on the way back. So it's going to be pretty much there and on the way through, whereas
I'm there, okay.
Whereas we want it to be released. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's see it. Let's see the magic. Come on. We believe.
Thank you. I was going to say, you said we, but only one of you spoke then. Do you not believe?
I don't believe it.
You don't believe what? That I can get
I'm
this?
not going to lie to you. I don't believe it. It's been a long, cold winter of practice for you in that process.
Right, let's get it out to the right and let it release. Better release.
That really felt better strike-wise. It felt like I'd...
To you, I guess it'll feel like mid-2000s McIlroy, won't it? You know, like elbow.
Like,
It'll feel like that.
Yeah.
right.
So we've just got to get that. So yes, there's a few things changed here, but you've got to get into that routine of, right, I need that tempo to improve.
Yeah.
Again, by lifting the putter, we get away from that awkward move on the way that pushes the putter out, so we can then arc it a little bit on the way in.
Okay.
And then from there, you've just got to think, right, on the way through, that club face wants to be further away from me and rotated better. And that's
That club face feels squarer there. It doesn't feel open. I'm trying not to get it open.
Yeah, so club face there is bang on 0.2 close, so we would say that is pretty neutral. So again,
just still very out to in.
yeah, still wants to go a little bit left on the way through, so that's where we've just got to keep working on that. But that's where things like this will help you. The stabilizers will help you.
So I'm hitting up on it as well. Is that saying?
Yeah, so 4.5 degrees up. So that's again where you go through and want to lift up,
Right.
which brings the putter left. If I go keep that down,
Right.
that putter's going to work out in front.
So
So trying.
there's so much energy loss as well.
Yeah, so strike's going to be low on the face. That's why it hasn't sounded like it has come out of the middle.
Right.
So then we know that ball speed. So there, all you've done is you've done a long, because how many of them have hit the backboard? And then one might just get to the hole. So it's just a nice pirouette on the mat. So that's why your pace control is different, because sometimes it comes off low on the face. So then you make a bigger swing, but then it comes a little bit closer to the middle.
Right.
And then it comes off like a rocket.
We never three.
Never three.
Yeah, but I honestly don't. I know you're joking, but I honestly don't. I really don't three-putt.
What do you do? Just pick up.
No, but I don't play.
He doesn't play.
Give me his inside 5 foot on the simulator.
Well, I can imagine. That's very true. Right, one more, and then we know what we've got for your winter practice. Let's exaggerate this.
Would you say to line the ball up then?
Yep, line the ball up, get the putter face square.
Could go anywhere if you don't want it.
Yeah, it's anybody's guess. Right, exaggerate it. I want this path to be out to the right.
Okay.
If it's not, it's your round. Such a shame. It's still 3 degrees to the left, everybody.
Yeah, but it's amazing how, like...
So feeling real, you think that's gone way out to the right, but through
it
impact,
felt like I was
it's
going to hit the
working
ball.
left.
Yeah,
So we need
honestly.
you to practice this for your winter leagues for next season. We might have to do a series on your putting, Bobby. Better putt, better roll. 2, we're closing in. See?
Closing in. Give me one more. See if
One
I can
more.
get it.
Just what this is classic Bobby, this isn't it?
So this came up.
Yeah, but I want to get
on the
better.
video, and we're finishing. Rob goes, "Can I have a go?"
Yeah.
And then we thought we just had to help him.
Oh, yeah, thanks. It's win-win scenario. You win, I win. If I get better.
There's no one here, Rob.
No.
God, I
It's
just
left.
cannot get it
That's
outside, can I? All right, I'll get it though.
Rob needs to practice.
Yeah, there's plenty of time for Robin here after filming. We'll keep you updated on his progress.
Club face was open then, wasn't it? I'm learning. You're taking the mick out of me.